it's your man Kwame, and welcome back to our vlog. So today we're in Eldoret and we're having the most anticipated event in Eldoret, and this is the Rape fashion event. And I'm telling you, it's going to be amazing. So it's advocating against ending rape, and yeah, so welcome to the channel. It's going to be dope. Let me just show you what's happening, and I hope you enjoy. Kwame out. Amazing food, Indian food, Asian food, whatever you want, you'll get it here. So this is the place. Let's go inside.
My name is MC Nick. Sorry about my voice. I have a bad voice today. My name is MC Nick, and first of all, I'd like to say that today we have an awesome event going on here, advocating for the end culture. You know, recently a lot of things going down, and rape is one of them. So here, me and my friend MC Kiptabuk, we're saying no to rape, but we're saying like if there are guys outside there who think like they do this shit and go away with it, your time is now. We're gonna deal with you. So thank you.
My name is MC Kiptabuk. I'm happy about this particular event, and we're here to advocate for the end culture event. There are very many questions that I ask myself as an individual, like what prompts a man to rape? You hear like even fathers rape their own kids from 6 months. Yeah, but one thing I ask myself and tell myself is dressing should not provoke you to rape a lady. Sure. The middle ladies outside here who are willing to do this shit, why would you rape a small girl with an unwilling woman? So we are here to talk the subject, we're here to discuss the entire subject. We have like a till 12 for 1 to 12. It's a big and broad subject to discuss. Yeah.
And also we have a very wonderful fashion event, wonderful models from Eldoret. So they are going to showcase stuff from different designers from LD. So it's going to be an interactive session, and also it's going to be an entertainment part of it. And also the models, they've learned something, some fashion show concerning the issue about advocating for end rape. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure we're going to have fun. Welcome to the wonderful event.
My name is Eldoret. I'm a model for this event. Actually, it's a good event. It's a good initiative. We are here to end rape, like we are advocating to end rape. And also, we are here to have fun, you know. Fashion gala. So many people are looking lovely. Everything. We are here to have fun.
Yeah, okay, my name is LD Boy. If you like, can call me Connie. We thank first of all the organizer of the show. The show is massive, it's a big stuff. First of all, we're here because of end-rep. End-rep culture is something that has brought us together. And as we are fighting for end-rep, thank the organizers. Thank you. The show is massive.
And my name is Chilabat. I'm modeled in Eldoret, and this is a very touchy subject, but we thought we'd highlight on it. And as models come together and showcase the best designers in Eldoret and just have a good time, have survivors talk about their experiences and just enjoy each other's company.
Hey guys, so I'm here with the man of the event, the one and only, the legend, the myth and all of that. His name is Maxivan. He's going to tell us about his event and what it's all about. And bro, introduce yourself and tell us what you do.
Hi guys, my name is Maxivan, well known as Maxivan, but my real names are Nelson Biyama, and we're here today to create awareness of rap culture, that is SGBV. The event is a fundraiser on we're fundraising so that we can do outreach activities to other to campuses, to high school. The main reason we're here is because we want to be loud. We want to talk about this rap culture. We want to address it. That's why everyone who is here today is going to discuss, is going to talk, is going to contribute, and is going to be part and parcel of this hand rap culture.
Thank you, man.
We're seeing the models, we're doing the Kiptabut is giving us the comedies. We have victims here. So now we have courageous people who are ready to give us their story. So you know, this is the reality. Hello, VIP. Thank you. We have guys who are ready to give us their story, and this is a serious thing.
They've ever been affected directly or indirectly?
Yes.
They're here to share the story.
Yeah. No, Kiptabut. Kumekuwa na issue ina happen in Aswa, in Rift Valley, Aswa in Uasin Gishu County.
Exactly.
No, I know it's not all about rape, but is it GBV, gender-based violence? No. Now this is a serious thing. Wanaume tuko hapa, actually tuko hapa si mazee, tubongeri. Story imeanza kuwa noma. Some of us we lost our friends. Sio? Exactly. Juzi tu, just the other day on streets. Sio? Somebody we all know. Si ati mtu tunamjua kitambo. Exactly. Now you know this thing is real. Now also rape is real. From watoto wadogo mpaka mashosho hadi watu wakubwa, sio? It happens daily. Yes. Now we as much as we're here at Zaika drinking cocktails, we need to know the real stories. So ladies and gentlemen, I want to invite somebody here, and she is going to give us her story. Yeah. Kidogo tu tumsikize tafadhali. tafadhali.
So take your time, just listen up.
Msikize, sio? And remember baadaye also from the police, we have someone from the police.
Exactly, he's going to give us some stories and tell us what happens actually.
Yes, we have someone from the legal side, and we have a doctor.
Exactly.
So ladies and gentlemen, I want to take this opportunity to invite a good friend, a very beautiful lady, and she's here. I want to call her by name, but just let's appreciate her. Thank you, Karen. Just talk to us.
Good evening. Good evening. So I go by the name Ashuma, and I've been participating in Pubwill campaign. Pubwill, this Indian culture thing. So I drew this inspiration from a very close friend of mine. I won't mention her name because she's right here, but I'll come up with some name, maybe an easier name. I'll give her Joan. So Joan has been my friend since mid-class, I think. And there's this time her parents had moved, no, her mother had gone to Nakuru. Okay, I think it's a business, for business purposes, I think. And so she was left by herself, and with the father and with the brother. So this time, normally girls, we tend to take our mother's nature of doing the chores, making sure that the kids are well fed, making sure that the tables are clean, the kitchen is cleaned up. So before she went to sleep, she had a knock on the door, and when she went to open the door, it was her uncle. They let her in, and she went back to the kitchen to bring some food that was left, maybe to serve the uncle because he was really hungry. He was coming from Meru to Eldoret. So after they were having dinner, she decided to go and sleep. She was really tired, but she had really done a lot of things during the day and also the half of the night. So while she was in bed, she realized some noises on the door. Someone was just trying to tamper with the locks of her bedroom. And within no time, first of all, she ignored. She thought that maybe the brother was trying to get into her room. Because as usual, the brother used to come into her room, have some few games, then the brother leaves to his own bedroom. So this time round, the noises are really weird. And a few minutes later, she feels some weight on the bed. It's really unusual because the brother is not that heavy. He's lightweight actually. And while she struggles to open her eyes because she was trying to get some sleep, she realizes that it's her uncle sitting on the bed. For me it was some sort of a shameful act. Like, no one should really bulge into your room just like that. For an uncle to come into your room, it's just something else. So she was kind of uncomfortable. She tried to yell at the uncle. She was not really fine with him staying there. She was like, no, can't you really get out? Why did you just come in like that? I don't mean to disrespect you. I know you're the brother to my father, but kindly just step out. So while the uncle was hesitating to leave the room, she went closer to the door to open the door, but she realized that the locks were not really working, so there's no way the door could really open for her to maybe wait for him to step out or for her to go out. The uncle on the other side, he was really smiling. I did not have an idea why he was smiling. Then he started getting closer to her, slowly by slowly. While she tried to resist, the uncle pinned her on the wall because she knew her strength, and she knew that maybe she would yell out and the neighbors would come in. So while he pinned her on the wall, now John alikuwa so frightened. She's this kind of girl that wanna lose her entire strength. And definitely, we all know what the uncle was after. So he pinned her down, tried to unbutton his shirt, went for his belt, loosened his belt, and definitely he did the act. No tears from John could threaten his uncle. She really cried. The uncle uncle did not see the vulnerability in her. In fact, he took advantage of that. He raped her over and over again. And after he was done, he left. So Joan at this point, she's not really worried that she's hurting inside. She's worried about the father because the father was not responding. She was really screaming out. No one was really responding. So when she went to the living room, she found the dad lying on the couch. And he was really unconscious. I think the uncle had really dragged the father. So you can imagine the pain of hurting, the pain of maybe she thought her father was dead. She quickly rushed into her brother's room. The brother was okay, he was actually asleep. Then after that, the first thought that crossed her was maybe to go, okay, definitely suicidal thoughts are very normal, even for those of us that are not raped. Suicidal thoughts relate to her, and she's this kind of person that she's ever determined to do whatever she does. So after she went to the kitchen, she grabbed the knife and she took her phone and she gave me a call. She told me that Shu, they normally call me Shu, I only have 5 minutes to live, and for these 5 minutes I'm breathing. I need you to call the hospital. We need an ambulance urgently. Just pick up my dad and forget about me. I do not really have the reason why I should live after this. Because the person who has assaulted me is my own uncle. We are on blood. He is gross, first of all, and I do not really think I'll ever look at him in such a way, and I've lost my dignity, I've lost my everything. So you can imagine the kind of work that's there. You have to talk her out of it. You need a psychiatrist. You need to take the dad to the hospital plus the bills. You need to contact the mom who's always unwell at times. Then that's it. So every time I tried to, she kind of overcame all of this. You know, it's very easy to overcome it, but you can never forget it. You can survive rape, but you can never forget rape. So every time I try to talk her out of it, out of her pain, she's weak, and that's where I drew strength from her weakness. Because she does not have the ability to speak out. Because the perpetrator is definitely out here living his own life, but Joan cannot live her life normally. So she's here. She admits that she cannot speak out. So I decided to speak out for her, and maybe for any other person that might have gone through the same thing. Thanks for your time.
My name is Lois Kuyaki. I am an advocate of the High Court of Kenya. I've been asked to speak on the legal aspect, so I will do that. Rape is an intentional and lawful penetration using the genital organs without consent, or with consent that has been, where there is coercion or threat, yes. So that is what rape is. It can happen anywhere. It can be done by anyone, by a friend, by your family, by a stranger. So there are various aspects. There is sexual assault, there is rape. Assault is where someone touches you, or yes, hii yenye ya matatu, yenye mtu alikuwa kwa matatu akaguzwa by mistake, haikuangi by mistake, that is sexual assault. You're supposed to report it to the police station. Any touching that you have not consented to is sexual assault. If that happens to you, you're supposed to report it to the police station. Then the police will take action and charge the person who has committed the crime. After they have been charged, you go to court, evidence is adduced. At the end, the sentencing occurs and they're convicted. Yes, they're convicted. That is for rape. For defilement is any act that the same act that is done to a child. If the child is less than 11 years, the sentence is life imprisonment. If the child is between 11 and 15 years, the sentence is not less than 20 years. If the child is between 16 and 18, then the sentence is 15 years. Now, what would, for guys who are here and you're either above 18 and you get, you're below 18 years, for girls and boys who have sex when they're below 18 years, the law is a bit unfair because only the guy is charged. So if you're here and you're below 18 years and you're a guy, I would advise you not to have sex without consent because you'll end up lying in prison and the girl will be enjoying her life out there. That is the only challenge that we have in the law, and we are trying to ensure that it is dealt with. Yes. Are there any questions?
Are men also raped?
Yes.
How do you know? And how do you at least utusaidia bwana, tunaumia.
Nimesema rape inaokaa kama kuna penetration na genital organs. So a guy can rape a guy. Sasa story ni good because they mana genital organs ya rape chali. So
umesema genital na
Madam Advocate, are you misleading us?
Yes. Was that the question?
Yeah. Yes, are you misleading us that a man can be raped by a lady?
A man can be raped.
A man cannot be raped by a lady. Are you misleading us? And the issue that when a child, when you are both under 18, the boy will serve the sentence and the lady will not serve the sentence. It was repeated by just the other decision. And it was like this way. They say both are charged by what? Both are charged and both are served sentence of both years. If it's 15 years, both will serve 15 years. The boy will serve the sentence and the lady will not. That is a misleading statement.
Now let me correct you. That was the judgment of the court. That is what the court said in its judgment. However, the act still states the act has not been repealed. So once the act will be repealed, then the girl and the boy will be charged. But as of now, the act still says that no, the decision of the court does not change the law. The law is changed by the members of parliament. So until the members of parliament change the law, then the law is as it is. But the court has its own discretion to write, to deliver judgments that can give direction to the parliament. So that now the law still stands that the guy is the one who is charged in court. Yes, so you understand? Yes.
Yeah, where is that question? Oh, yes. What will agree? Can I want maswali?
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for your service. I'm asking, most of the cases are lost by evidence, and rape is one of it. How do we preserve the evidence of rape?
Evidence in court, evidence is the most important thing. So if evidence is tampered with, then there is no case. So if you're raped, the clothes that you are wearing keep them safe. That is what will be used in court. Then ensure that you do not shower. I think the medic should say that. Ensure you do not shower. Just go straight to the hospital so that the medics now will do what they're supposed to do. So just ensure that the evidence is not tampered with. If there is no evidence, the guy who asked, if there is no evidence, then even if we saw you get raped, it will, how can I put it? It will be your wife, it will be your word against the perpetrator. Yes.
Talk like men here. Ukijua, ngoja nampenda. Ukijua unakam kuniona umevaa mili.
I apologize for him, ladies. Yes.
I was confirming kama bado tuko kwa mkutano.
Even if a girl walks into your room,
okay, kidogo Lorraine, kidogo guys. Check it. We have something serious going down here, sir. Lorraine.
So I'll start by answering there's a lady who asked why we have to go to the hospital if we get raped. First thing is we need to get protected against, if we were raped without protection, then we need to start with ARVs. We don't know the status of this person. This person might be sick. Yeah? So that's one. Number two, if this person rapes you and comes to you, then it's good to go and start preventive measures, to ensure that you don't get pregnant from a rapist. That's number two. And then I don't have much comments for the what is his name? The MC and the other guy. I just have no comment. I'll just say that is lame. One other thing I would rather say, you can see my dress today. I wore this dress specifically, and it speaks to the Indian culture. The way I dress is my choice. Just because my titties are out, just because my thighs are out, just because I post nude pictures on my Instagram, I do not, but still, it does not mean that, hey, how it reacts. I'm a person who said that if a woman is coming to meet you, she should not know what. Because, we all go out there, we all have fun, we all have dates. We give everybody an equal chance for going on dates. We meet people on Tinder, on Instagram, and we go on dates. It's not necessarily constant for us to have sex with them. But it's not causing upset. Thank you.
I have a question. Can a husband rape his own wife? And can any legal action be taken against this husband? Because most of the time, married women don't know that they're being raped, right? Because in the point that maybe you've been busy, you've been working hard all day, and then you're like, I'm not in the mood, right? And then he goes ahead and makes you, be in that position after to this person. So is that a crime and can you take legal action against him?
Hello? I need everyone to listen to this. I'm going to respond. I have a response. I need to respond to to Fazul specifically, and the other skinny nigga who says victim is at fault because of how she dressed. Okay, that is some redundant shit right there, okay? That is the kind of mentality we're trying to get rid of. We're trying to blame the victim for being assaulted. It doesn't work like that. You're not going to say that and get away with that in 2019. So you can't come here and say that the way she was dressing, she's giving you mixed signals. That is what you're trying to eradicate. That's the whole point behind this end rape culture. So I hope you get that message very clear, everyone across here, especially the men, that it's not the female victim, the victim's fault. So we need to get that across. Yeah, thank you.
Yes, there is marital rape. Like I said before, you have to prove that it was intentional, that your husband wanted to rape you. That might be the most difficult thing to prove. But yes, you need to prove that your husband intentionally did it intentionally and without your consent. Without your consent, it's easy to prove. But the fact that he did it intentionally may be a bit difficult to prove, especially since you're married. But yes, it is a crime. Yeah.